Hello everybody, Wobble Plays here with 3 dads on a console, and you might be saying, why are you making an NHL24 video in June? And that's only because they released finally the quest for 99. Now what is that, you might say? Throughout the life cycle of this game, you have earned things called XP collectibles, either through logging in daily, completing some things in Hut Rush, and by trading these in, you would get different rewards. They released one of these every single week, so it is officially 40 weeks after NHL24 released. Every time you complete a set, you get like a master set collectible, and when you get 40 of these, you get the ultimate prize, which was a 99 master item choice pack. Now, I do want to let you know, people really didn't know who these players were going to be. I think they announced Makar, who's the cover athlete, Bedard, and that was it. We didn't know if it would be between both of them, more players. It was really tough to be able to plan how your team would look and to game plan. However, those dedicated players can now treat themselves to one of 6, and we're going to talk about those players right now. So the 6 players that were announced are Josi, Bobrovsky, Makar, Draisaitl, Crosby, and Bedard. Again, a lot of people excited about these choices. I think they're good. It was more than what I was expecting, and I like how there's some variety. But I kind of want to talk about a little bit reason why I don't love the ideas of these certain players. There's no real theme or meaning around them. I understand Makar's a cover athlete, Bedard's like the next big thing, but the other ones don't really make sense. In the past, like the end game cards were like a Yager, or like, remember the good old days where like Datsuk was it. Crosby, Draisaitl, Bobrovsky, Josi, I don't really understand. And also too, they had an event for Bedard. It was one of the first events called Next Gen, and basically the play here was that the person who got Rookie of the Year would get a 99, or you could upgrade it to a 99. So the fact that Bedard gets a 99 here makes this card kind of useless. Let's talk about the cards. I think the card art is excellent. I mean, I think it's really great. I think one thing that EA does very well, especially in the NHL series, I think their card art is next level, and this is no exception. This Bedard, it is 99 all stats, which is really cool. I think having unstoppable force with him being so small is really good as well. 1 to each synergy, which surprised me. It doesn't really matter for the card, but it can help for team. I wish there was like 2 or 3. Much like Team of the Year. Even though I'm not a Pens fan, I do like the choice of Crosby. I know he's a huge fan favorite, and people are going to want to make him, especially if you're a fan of that team. Again, Born Leader, interesting X factor because it's going to actually raise his stamina. I like how it doesn't just say we're going to make the player shot better because it's all 99. It's here's a positive impact to the rest of the team. Draisaitl feels interesting because there's so many like Stanley Cup cards going on right now. I imagine that this was decided before the Stanley Cup picture was in place. But again, this is going to be a really great card. Probably a lot of people's favorites. A lot of people couldn't get him for Team of the Season. So now you have a chance to today. Make it snappy. Again, another great attribute. And honestly, I think it's my favorite one so far. 99 all stats. He's 6'2". I think this card's going to definitely be in the meta as well. Next, you have Josi, which in my opinion has been really a late game resurgence. I had his X Factor and it wasn't really climbing, so I actually threw him in the storage set. I didn't use him. I'm glad I did. I was able to make his Team of the Year, and now he's been getting continuous upgrades, actually more so than a lot of the Team of the Seasons, and now he gets a 99. At 6'1", all 99s. Weird that he has 99 face-off to see. I love it. And then his X-Factor ability shutdown is one of the best for defenders. Makar was like the obvious choice. I am glad they put him there because, again, he's a cover athlete. We actually saw this art at the beginning of the game, I believe. I don't think anyone's going to pick him. And the reason is he has Team of the Year, Team of the Season. He's got, everyone has his X Factor. Like, I don't think people are going to pick him. Is he a great player in this game? Absolutely. I love him. But I think that the market is oversaturated with Makar. So I wouldn't recommend this. Lastly, Bobrovsky is having an amazing year. Again, finds himself in the Stanley Cup Finals. Hate Florida. The only interesting thing is goalies in this game, you typically look for a bigger goalie with low aggression, and you can't see it, but his aggression behind my head is 99. Is that bad? Should they have made the aggression like 60? His 99 Team of the Season, the aggression is 67. So Team of the Season that upgrades alongside the best card, everything upgraded to 99 except aggression. You can see the aggression there. It stays at 67. It is like quest to 99 is a 99. I feel like this is actually an oversight. I would not pick this Bobrovsky. If you really care about him, go get his 99 somehow through the team of the season, because this isn't it. 99 aggression. Aggression is typically a bad stat, and that's wild. Now, I know I mentioned team of the season. Team of the season is actually an event where you could build a card and it will upgrade to match the best card that's out there. So the fact that 3 of these, 4 of these, maybe all of these are actually already out there is very interesting. So here now you have Bedard that upgraded, Bobrovsky, Draisaitl, Yossi. Here's Makar. It's very interesting how these 99s are all players that got team of the season. I wonder if they wanted to do that to help the people that own these cards, or if it just kind of worked out that way anyway. Now, Waba, you're a pretty dedicated player. Where are you at with this? I stopped really participating in it because I made an amazing team, which I'm going to show you right now. And I'm kind of glad I did, because there's not one player I really feel compelled to get. And let me show you why. So McDavid's a 98. Gretzky can upgrade, so I need to do that. Then we have McKinnon. Most of these cards upgrade automatically, by the way. I have to manually upgrade Wayne. Pasta automatically upgrades. I need to make him a 99, and he already upgraded to a 99. And then you have Kachuk, who I'm assuming will continue to get upgrades. I'm actually surprised he hasn't. Matthews and Knight, those 3 all upgrade. And then Taylor Heisey, who just won the PWHL like finals and didn't get an upgrade. Draisaitl, who just got an upgrade, and then Rantanen. So all these cards upgrade, and my Draisaitl's now a 99, so I think we're gonna bump him up maybe to line 1 with those stats. For defense, I have Doughty and Heiskanen. We're just gonna bump that Yossi up a little bit. I do like Doughty. I do need to upgrade him just because I want to for the flex. And then you have Fox and Hedman. So again, all these cards automatically upgrade. And then for goalie, I have Hellebuck and Swayman, who I love and who's better, so he's gonna get the start. And that's my team. It is 96 overall, and the only other things I need to do are just wait for things to upgrade automatically. So there you have it. That's the quest for the 99. We finally saw it. The way that it was implemented, I think, is a really good idea. Some people actually had all the collectibles needed a little before anything was ready. Wish there was a different way to get to this card before people stopped playing. I understand they want it to happen around maybe Stanley Cup time, but I think this game kind of lost some steam in the past few months. I think that team of the season was definitely different. I was lucky enough to get Draisaitl in it. People really wanted him. Now they have a chance to get him, but like, I think if people felt burned by the way that team of the season played out. But I think having this maybe a little earlier on would be good. Maybe having a more accelerated program instead of waiting 40 weeks would be better. I also want to talk about community member Fasto, who's a prominent member in the NHL community. Actually did the math, which we love. And he broke down exactly what was needed to get these players in terms of resources. So this is really, like, in terms of the resources, it's not bad, but in terms of the collectibles, I think you get 2 a day if you do like the objectives, and it's too much. It's too much what's being asked for these, especially because halfway through in Hut Rush, they just took the ability away. So just make it easier to get, not too easy, but make it so I don't have to spend so much time. I'm a dedicated player. I mean, look at my team. And I just don't feel, 1, the drive to do this, or 2, like the motivation. And the reason to, it's too much how they apply it next year if they choose to do a modified version. Hopefully not exactly the same, or if they choose to scrap it and do something different. So let me know who you think the best Quest for 99 player is. Let me know in the comments below. I appreciate you folks stopping by. NHL24, again, it's a game that I love. It's interesting, you know, to be able to talk about something like this. It's an event that's been kind of teased all year, and we finally have it. For more videos on NHL and other video games, make sure to subscribe to the channel and check us out at 3dadsconsole.com for your latest and greatest in video game articles. Thank you very much for your time and attention. WoW plays out, and we'll talk to you soon.